Welcome along then to Silverstone. It's time for the Formula Horizon Season 15 British Grand Prix. It's going to be an exciting race. Sorry for the long wait in between races. I was being lazy and didn't want to do the opening graphics. Here we are, last time out in Korea. No one watched it. It was an entertaining race, but here we are, the halfway point in the season. It's the British Grand Prix. There it is, the beautiful track, Silverstone. Here, 5.891 kilometers long. It's almost 6 kilometers. A local start time averaging in this year 1,352 laps, only 7 in this. A race record at the time, Kimi Räikkönen, a 134.6 in 2012. 2 DRS section zones, 2 DRS zones down 2 of the straights here in Silverstone. There's not a lot of track information in these old graphics, but it does not matter because the racing is what we're here for, not my effort that I put in making it this. Here's the starting grid, though. It's front row lockout for McLaren at their home race. Jenson Button takes pole position with Lewis I don't know starting in a magnificent second. That'd be cool up in P3 for Force India, well qualifying for him. Neil Hungary starts P4 for Mercedes. Isaac Spenstall starts P5 alongside Easton Bound for Mercedes, Red Bull P5. Landon Canoca starts above both Ferraris in P7 for Lotus. Fernando Alonso P8 out qualifying his teammate. Errol Diggy in P9 for Red Bull. John McCool didn't set a time in Q3, was having technical issues. Sebastian Vettel starts P11, just outside of the top 10, alongside Mombi Cool, P12 for Haas, great qualifying there. Pierre Gasly starts 13th for Toro Rosso, alongside Luna D. Darling in the Lotus, being out-qualified by their teammate once again. Suzuka Boy starts 15th, alongside Kaito 132, an amazing qualifying for the Williams driver. Nate Kuzynov starts 17th for Haas, alongside Philippe Abacal, and 18th for the BMW Sauber team. That'll turn into regular Sauber after the season. Alan the Alien starts 19th with Nicholas Latifi rounding off the grid once again. Here we are, 5 lights and it's lights out, and away we go here at Silverstone. I'm going to turn down the game audio, but they get away well, and they're barreling down into turn 1. Jenson Button still leads from Lewis I don't know. Sorry, I probably should have gotten a drink before I started this. Isaac Spencer trying to make a move down the 2 Mercedes, and he goes, oh my goodness me. That is a huge crash. He's flipped over. He's gotten back to the pits. But I don't know if he's out of the race. There's a lot of collisions out the back. Seems he's coming out of the pits. A whole pile up. And I believe that's the Haas driver. Yeah, Nate Kuzynov, Fernando Alonso, and Easton Bound all out of the race. Or sorry, not Nate Kuzynov, Fernando Alonso, and Easton Bound both out of the race. Just from the first couple of corners, it's chaos already here at Silverstone. And I hope more than 3 people watch this video because this is really entertaining. As we see one of the Mercedes, I didn't see who it was, going onto the grass. It's still a 1-2 for McLaren. Through Copse, Jenson Button travels. Here we have Sebastian Vettel, P8. Made up 3 positions on the start. Mombi Cool has lost a few positions. Or has no, Mombi Cool has gained a position, sorry. John B. Cool has gained 6 positions. He's up in P4 now. And is chasing after his father, Dad Be Cool, in the Force India. Excuse me. Who maintained B3 off the start. If I sound a bit sick, it's because I am. I'm having some pretty bad allergies this week that I'm recording this. But we still have Jenson Button rounding the final corner to lead us across the line into lap 2. Button, Lewis I don't know, Dad Be Cool, John Be Cool, Neil Hungary is your top 5. I don't know how well you all can hear me. I should probably have checked that before doing anything. But John Be Cool right on the back of his father, Dad Be Cool. And another life we're teammates at Renault, but that has been retconned and never happened. Or sorry, Lotus, I should say. I don't know why the replay shows DRS open when it's not, but sometimes it just kind of does that. Jenson Button already pulling away from his teammate, 2.3 seconds now, the gap. To the leader. Also, I'm realizing I think I misread where they were on the track when I said Button was going through Copse, because I don't think they was there yet. Here we have John Be Cool going side by side. Dad Be Cool cuts the grass a little bit. John Be Cool is right on his gearbox now. I could try and make a move with DRS. The DRS open, probably using a little bit of curves as well, trying to sweep to the inside of Dad Be Cool. Is he going to make a move down the inside here? No, he is not. He's still going to be right on the back through the final few corners, though. Neo Hungry right on the back of John B. Cool as well. So it's a three-way fight. As John B. Cool sends one down the inside. A little bit of collision between the two, father and son. And John B. Cool sweeps back down the inside. Just forced Dad B. Cool off of his preferred line and swept down the inside to take P3 as Emerald Diggy takes a fastest lap of the Grand Prix. And Mommy Cool and Nate Cuisinart are out of the race. I don't know what happened there. Here we have Emerald Diggy. Ooh. A little bit of collision with the Mercedes driver, Neo Hungry. And nothing really happening. I mean, Emerald Diggy got past Neo Hungry there. I'm sorry. I zoned out for a second. Shouldn't do that. As they actually are traveling through Cops this time. I did read the track right. Through Maggots and Beckett's. John B. Cool has slightly got ahead, but it goes into the grass a little bit through there. We're using this wide angle to see the whole the whole track. And I'll have Luis, I don't know, right on the back of John B. Cool. With DRS, John B. Cool won't have DRS. And breaks early, and Luis, I don't know, just sweeps down the inside. Not the best maneuver there. Should have probably tried to force Luis, I don't know, towards the outside. Could try and do what he did to Dad B. Cool last time. Nearly goes careering into the rear of Luis, I don't know. I'm surprised that the brakes didn't lock up, and he just went straight into it. There he goes, trying to go down the inside, into turn 1. Oof, nearly touching there through the first couple of corners. It's lap 4, Jenson Button, 4.4 seconds in the lead of the race. As Luis Alonso gets on the curbs, and he's been touched in the back, and he's flipped over by John B. Cool. I'm not sure there was much else he could do about that, John B. Cool. As John B. Cool goes onto the grass, it kind of threw him off a little bit, and Emerald Diggy sweeps down, and Emerald Diggy is up into P2 in this race. As you ride on board with Dad B. Cool, now on the rear of his son. Son's gearbox, I should say. Jenson Button now almost 7 seconds clear in P1. Look at that. So far, you can see the track map on the right, so far ahead. The race win almost seems inevitable at this point, as John B. Cool is trying to get past Emerald Diggy back up into P2. I don't think the stewards are gonna have much to say about that one, because there aren't any stewards. They have Lunar Darling getting past Zuka Boy, and there's a great battle going on for P8. I saw through the timing screen, Lunar Darling trying to sweep down the inside of Zuka Boy. Zuka Boy just maintaining the position around the outside with those soft compound tires. John B. Cool gets on the grass a little bit and loses the back end just a hair. Is now just trying to pick up slipstream on Emerald Diggy to try and get past. This is going to sweep around the outside of Emerald Diggy, and there he goes. The soft, or super soft tires outclassing the soft tires, as you would expect with such little tire wear. Unlike the actual 2013 British Grand Prix, where the graphics were taken from. No tire issues in this race. As Neo Hungry trying to get ahead of Dad B. Cool with DRS. As here we have Sebastian Vettel holding up that battle, Zuka Boy and Luna D. Darling. The midfield car, Forza India. John B. Cool 5 seconds off of Jenson Button in the lead of the race. And there we have it. There is the distance from the race leader. As they all go piling through Maggots and Beckett's. Neo Hungry could try and make a move on That'd Be Cool here down the inside. He could try, not going to though, going to just stick behind it for a few more corners. Could try and do what his son did to him. Neo Hungry could try and sweep down the inside. As Jumping Cool's a second ahead of third place. Neo Hungry not attempting to make a move. That'd Be Cool. Still maintain that position. It's pretty much being the American Minister of Defense, I guess, at this point, because he's not Sergio Perez, but just holding off Neo Hungry for as long as he can. He wants to get back-to-back P4s. We're on lap 6 of 7 here. Don't clip that. Jumping Cool will try to break down the gap to Jensen Button in the lead of the race. But it's still 4 seconds. He's already got a second and a half clear of Emerald Dig in third. But I feel like an overtake from Neo Hungry is close to happening at this point. As out of Maggots and Beckett's down into the second DRS zone. Neo Hungry a lot closer this time than he was last time. He's already gone down towards an inside line. Is he going to outbreak? That'd Be Cool. Yes, he is. As Jensen Button leads us across the line into P7. Or into lap 7, sorry. In the final lap of the race. Neo Hungry has gotten past That'd Be Cool. Is 10 seconds off of the podium at this point. Emerald Dig is kind of caught back up to Jumping Cool. I think he might have made a mistake or something for the final few quarters. Saying that, I don't know, because I filmed this almost a month ago, the actual race. But there's still battles up and down the field. Jumping Cool could try and get at the race lead, but I doubt, at this point, that a 4-second gap could be broken down in one lap, based on Jumping Cool's pace throughout the race. But, as I'm saying that, there is still a battle going on for P5. That'd Be Cool and Landon Kanoka. Battling for P5. I wonder, yeah, there we go, cut to it now. But here we have Jensen Button. Through the final few corners. He couldn't do it in Formula 1. He couldn't do it for McLaren. He couldn't do it in his official career. But he has done it in Formula Horizons. Jensen Button crosses the line and wins the British Grand Prix. Jumping Cool takes a new fastest lap of the race. Emerald Dig comes home in P3. Neo Hungry is going to cross the line in P4 for Mercedes. The lone Mercedes still in this race. That'd Be Cool if he can hold off. Yes, he is. Comes home in P5. Landon Kanoka P6. I'm not going to read off all these because they're coming too quickly. Sebastian Vettel comes home in P10. Alan Yanni in P11. Highway 132 up into P12. Jensen Button will be going to Honda for season 16 of Formula Horizons. He will be leaving McLaren following the end of the season. Probably should have put that clearly on here, but I decided not to do so. And breaking news, as Jumping Cool and Ferrari have been deducted 20 championship points as the FIA did an investigation and found that they were using a form of ABS and traction control, so 20-point deduction coming for both driver and team there.